This video is dedicated to my first anniversary since I came from London. So the time is story time, will be about, yes, me leaving UK. I was going to say about the exactly day, the night, because it was snowing and everything, but I realized that I was saying bye to the city and to people from time before. Yeah, since time before. I did, well, I was organizing a living party with friends, but it was very difficult to get together, all of us, the same day. Finally, I did it. I found a day, but slowly, one by one, they told me for different reasons they couldn't be there that day. So, at the end, we were 3 people in my house having dinner. We had too much food, but it was nice. I set it up, lights in my room, was pretty, and I met too many people that I didn't know from them since ages, but I wanted in some point of my life they were very important. So I decided to call them and to say I was leaving the country. So yes, indeed they meet me. We have a very nice chat and laughs and confessions. After, started the party, I had started to send boxes to my parents months before. As soon as I knew it, I was leaving. But even though I had to sell many things, and I gave to charity many clothes as well. To close friends, I gave tables, chairs, a trolley for the shopping, many different things, Also, I finished at work so my last day I think was the end of November. So after that I went to the Christmas party of the company, and I could say bye to the rest of the people, people who were sharing many hours with me, and someone there became a very good friends. After of you know how can be, but in my case, yes, I want things like important things. So I have my little bus, British bus. I have it there, and I have it with me right now. No, now I have my nephew bracelet. So after this, what I did, we've been well, we've been even in Wonderland, eating, drinking with the different, buying things. I have this year my Christmas tree with many decorations from London that I bought last year. Many. And well, the day of saying bye was coming, was very close, and it was hard. So one day I left the house very soon in the morning, and I went to walk to the city, and I took many pictures of everything, many, and I did things that usually I didn't do. I wasn't doing, and was nice. I enjoy a lot of myself and of the city, but at the same time was a bit sad. I did things before, not like I went to the Shakespeare's one, the Glove. I went to weird restaurants or things like this, and yeah. Then I had to say the last thing that I did was to visit my lovely park. It's not really a park. It's not Green Park or something like this, but for me it was my favorite place in all London. I love that place. It gave me, because now no, gave me peace, rest, moments with myself. I really enjoy of those moments. Yeah. So I went to visit the park. I sent the last boxes, and then I just was in the house preparing things because the next day I was leaving. If you are living in London, or maybe you were there, even if you are Spanish, probably you were there, because many people was trying to come back to Spain from London, because it was with how is the name? The bank holiday, the Spanish bank holiday of Constitución Inmaculada, the 6th and the 8th of December is bank holiday in Spain. So in Piccadilly, Oxford Street, you just could hear Spanish people around every time. And then the day of the 11th of December, it station from my house walking with the suitcases. But with the situation I couldn't do it. So yes, I called to an Uber, and I was in shock. I was so pissed off because it was super expensive. Almost 60 pounds. 60 pounds for less than 5 minutes. And 5 minutes because it was the snow. Then when I'm going there walking from my house were 10 minutes. But with the snow I couldn't. And I remember I'll go, I booked it and he came in the morning. Then I called him, I think it was 2:30 in the morning. He was like far from the door of my house, and I called him like, hey, I'm here waiting for you. And he was like, oh, but it's dangerous. Oh man, I know it's dangerous. That's why I called you, because I cannot walk with 2 suitcases, a massive backpack, and a handbag. I will go to the floor if I try to do that. Finally he came. He was a bit rude, but anyways, I got the station. That was the important. And after that, I was happy because I was taking the previous bus, not the one that I had. The problem, it was that day, it was many accidents at the road, vans, lorries, cars, everything was terrible. I remember to be stuck at the road for more than an hour and me thinking, oh my god, I'm going to lose the airplane, the flight, and I need to leave. It's okay, yes, I know I have friends, but really, it's like I didn't have a house or something, I don't know, and with many bags. At the end, I got the airport and I was super happy. Then I have to say the good part of all of this. It was because I was so worried of losing the flight that I didn't think too much about what it was happening for real in my life on that moment. I was living where it was my house. It was my house for 11 years. And yeah, I wasn't so thank you for the snow, because otherwise I could see myself crying all night. Actually, that day I didn't sleep because I was so worried for everything. Then I couldn't sleep even 30 minutes. And then in the airport it was full. It was super busy. I've never seen it so busy before, ever. Everywhere people sleeping. Everywhere they could see that more people was coming, and they weren't moving from the seats. They were like lying on the seats, around the floor as well, everywhere. In the information and everything, they were obviously people was asking, because for many destinations they were to say? Well, how to say no, they were cancelling many flights, so people was desperate about it. I was lucky, even when I was worried because I thought I couldn't, take my flight. I did it, but like more than an hour stuck on the bus. Then for leaving, because I have 2 suitcases and 1 backpack, so the backpack was with me, but the suitcases, you need to leave it. The queue was so long, no one, almost a few people, it was working that night, so it was hard for them and for people that we were there. Then I was running, and I really tried to be in time, but at the end I had to wait more than 2 hours, I think. Yeah, and I was worried of losing the flight. Oh my god. But yeah, and finally I got my flight, and I think, if I'm not wrong, in the house of my parents I have a nap. Oh my god, never. I have naps, are not very good for me, and I don't have time for that. But that day I had a nap. Yeah, that was that day. And after that, I've been living things that experience, because, as I told you before, I was going back to Spain, but after Christmas I was going to live in France. Today I have to say I'm mad. I don't know how I did, because it's not just that I live one country, for other is all, and why, and the way that I did it. Sometimes I don't know if I'm brave or stupid. I think not brave, but I'm a person who thinks that if you want something, you have to go for it. Being at home always with the same people, with the same things, we never grow up. And I'm thirsty. I don't wanna stop of learning. I don't wanna stop. I want to carry on. I want to learn more things about people, about me, about life. Actually, I decided to start with this channel in France, because ASMR, it helps me a lot in moments where I was very nervous, I was anxious, and I couldn't sleep. It helps me a lot, and nowadays I like it for getting relaxed. I do this, but also I follow too many people, and some people for years, and I love to see how people improve, at the end. Now when we come to this world, we are empty, and we need to start to remember things and to learn things. And master become after the practice, So some people is doing it very very well. I can see how they improve. And no, I'm not talking about the followers. I'm talking about them, about the work that they do. It's brilliant. And yes, today I will leave you here. If you want to listen also in Spanish, I'm speaking about this, but it's interesting. I don't know why I'm saying different things. Obviously, the fact of the airport and the snow is there because it was real. But then I'm been remembering different things. So we will see each other in the next video. I hope you enjoy, and please, if you are not in there with me, please write me if you need something. You can see in the description